Most people think a confession comes from pressure. They're wrong. A real confession comes from comfort.
Meet Elias Thorne, the man who can make a serial killer hand over the shovel just by sitting still. Right now, he's across from Julian Vane, a guy who just stole $400 million and thinks he's too smart to get caught. Julian's about to realize that being the smartest person in the room is exactly what's going to put him in a cage.
Julian isn't some street thug. This isn't a smash and grab. He's a high-frequency trader. He spent a decade beating the house legally. He's got no blood on his hands, no fingerprints on the servers, and a legal team that costs more than your house.
The problem? There's no physical evidence. Zero. Nada.
The solution? Elias Thorne isn't looking for evidence. He's looking for a glitch in Julian's personality, a psychological backdoor. Elias starts the clock. He doesn't ask about the money. He doesn't even talk. He just exists. But look closer. When Julian sips his water, Elias sips his. When Julian leans left, Elias leans left. It's almost imperceptible.
This is limbic synchrony. By mimicking Julian, Elias is hacking the primitive part of Julian's brain. It's a biological I'm your friend signal. Julian's guard drops. He starts talking, not because he has to, but because the silence feels safe, like talking to himself.
So you really think I had something to do with this? Come on, I build systems. I don't break them.
Julian, forget the money for a second. I'm fascinated by the engineering.
Suddenly, Elias breaks the rhythm. He asks one hyper-technical question, seemingly innocuous.
Explain the server log bypass. But start from the moment the police arrived and walk me backward to the first line of code you wrote.
Watch Julian's face. Lying is a front brain activity. It takes massive mental energy. When you force a liar to tell their story in reverse, their brain literally runs out of RAM. The truth is easier to recall forward or backward. A lie needs to be constructed and maintained.
The logs. So when you arrived, the system was already self-correcting. The initial bypass, that was before everything was logged, obviously.
Julian stammers. His left foot starts tapping. A leakage of nervous energy his brain can no longer suppress. He's trying too hard to keep the story straight, backward. Elias, softly, almost condescending.
You know, Julian, the FB, I think your partner did the heavy lifting. They think you were just the front man, while the real genius stayed in the shadows.
Elias delivers the final blow. He doesn't accuse Julian of being a criminal. He accuses him of being mediocre. He knows Julian's ultimate weakness isn't fear, it's pride. Loud, furious, slamming hand on table.
My partner? That idiot couldn't even bypass a basic 256-bit encryption. I had to rewrite the entire kernel myself, the whole damn architecture.
Thanks, Julian. That kernel rewrite was the only piece of evidence we didn't have.
Silence. Elias stops mirroring. He leans back, the friend mask falling off. Julian realizes he wasn't being interrogated. He was being profiled.
You just gave us the key to your own cell.
The truth is a virus. Elias Thorne is the cure. Follow, like, and subscribe for more content like this.